Welcome back to our weekly nutrition seminars. Today I'm going to be talking to you about breakfast, what I'd ask you to be having for breakfast and why I'm asking you to have it. First things first, I should actually say that breakfast is actually the most important meal of the day. A lot of times we all have heard this, but we actually don't take it into consideration when we plan our meals, always rushing to get to work or get the children to school or what have you, and tending to actually miss breakfast. This is actually quite a dangerous habit to get into, as our bodies have been fasting overnight. They've not received any nutrients, no food, for roughly around about 8 hours for most people, and the first thing your body really needs is a source of protein to stop what has actually started to happen, which is muscle breakdown. If you actually start to lose muscle, what can actually happen is that you will end up in the long run putting on more body fat, as your metabolic rate will slow down, and therefore you won't burn as many calories just doing the same normal day-to-day activities that you actually do. With the type of training you're doing, it's imperative that you do take in protein, as protein is the building block of muscle. What you're aiming to do is actually to build some tone, which is basically muscle in your body, and not a large amount, but enough that will actually mean that you'll burn more calories in the long run and actually produce a sleeker, more lean, toned body. Now, a normal, typical breakfast that most people have, and what we've generally been brought up to have, is a high carbohydrate breakfast, which often consists of cereals that you see on TV or that have been advertised most effectively. Now, multiple studies now prove that this type of breakfast is actually possibly the worst sort for people that want to live a healthier life and have a leaner, more toned body. Studies also shown that this type of breakfast can actually lead to a lack of concentration later on in the day, and actually does lead to craving the sorts of foods that people generally that want to live a healthy life and, as I say, be leaner, don't really want to be craving, such as sugary snacks and high carbohydrate foods. So as you can tell, the sort of breakfast I'm actually asking you to change to will be a high protein and high healthy fat type of breakfast. This will actually keep your blood sugar stable, will actually make a massive difference to your body composition and actually losing body fat and gaining that more lean toned body. Now, I know that this change may well be one of the biggest psychological changes for you to get into, but it will have possibly the biggest impact, obviously along with your exercise, on achieving your weight loss goals or body composition goals. So it's one that we really do urge you really try hard to actually get into the habit of. In our experience, this change into this sort of breakfast is one of the biggest psychological changes that people have to make, but once they've made it, it's actually one of the most effective and easiest habits that they build into their routine. The specifics of the type of breakfast we want you to have are actually in the attached email. If you do have any questions specifically about them, please do get hold of the centre and we'll be happy to answer any questions. Obviously, please keep drinking the water that we've asked you to drink, and take care of the amount of gluten you have in your diet. But for this week, your main goal is to change the type of breakfast you have to a lean protein source and a healthy fat source as well. So we're sending this to you on a Friday, so therefore you have the weekend to really get prepared and try and start this breakfast on the Sunday. Therefore you can get any issues out of the way, ready to get going at the beginning of the week. We're also giving you a week and a half to really get in control of this change and to really feel the change and to get ready for the next stage. Okay, so please do read the attached email, as it will give you far more information than I've just given you. But the main essence of today's seminar is to really please do take heed of what I've said and change your breakfast to this high protein, high fat breakfast, and really you will feel a massive difference and see a massive difference to your physique.